together like two birds of a feather bird of bee. Let's take the road before us and sing us a chorus or two, maybe three. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a, 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 ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a. Laka-laka, laka-laka, ya-ya.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that. Excuse me. Oh, I've got a proper live stream tickle. Oh God, now I need to blow my nose. It's all acting. Just talk amongst yourself for a moment. Oh dear. Right. Let's try again, shall we? Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Tuesday Night Live. And it is little less than an orgasmic joy to be here with you as we wave away Tuesday and welcome in Wednesday. Oh yes, hump day, darlings, middle of the working week as was. And of course, half day closing in my home village of Gleneath. God. Sorry, I've got this lurgy. I've got a headache as well. Oh God, and what a night it's been. What a bloody night it's been. Oh Lord above. And we shall be spending the next hour not only in each other's company, but in the company. It's not going to go well tonight, is it? Of our perennial and permanent pals. Our matching pair of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their powers, deploy them wisely. No action tonight for 2-ton Ted Tentington, or indeed the Netty Petty Piss Pot. Neither of them are getting a Mr. Tickle, but Sean's box is here and ready to receive a pounding. And of course, we've got the community portable electronic telephonic device, upon which you could, some might say should, and I hope jolly well will, leave a voice note. Now it's time to dive straight into your comments, no messing about, and I will do so as soon as I've had an exceptionally well-deserved slurp of my wine, because December, busy, no staff, mad, crazy. Let's see. Oh, I quite enjoyed doing that. That was quite pleasant. Oh God, my nose again. For goodness sake. No wonder I'm as thick as two short planks and basically stupid. I've blown my bloody brains out. Right, where was I? Ah, yes. Cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Keep your hand firmly on your halfpennies. And above all, to each and every one of you, with mucus pouring out of every frontal orifice, and sincerity and integrity oozing gently but firmly out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Thank you so much. And relax. Oh, that's better. Right, let's whiz back as far as I can and see who is with us tonight. So, joining us tonight in no particular order of merit, appearance, height, or indeed bra size. Oh God, now I'm dribbling. What the flaming hell is going on? Bloody hell, fire. Oh, and my nose again. Oh my God. I'm completely falling apart in front of a live audience. blood and sands. I need to go to bed for a week. Right, joining us tonight, we have the one and only Jimmy Quinn. We've got Raven, Stu69 Fouquet, Carl of the Lockpick, Richard, the lovely Paulie Galtieri. We have got Peter P all the way from Finlandia. We have got lots of comments from the same people. Yes, we do salt our roads in the winter, Raven. That's if you're asking about, I don't know, where are you then? You might not have been asking about the UK. Who knows? Right. Corrie, good evening. JB3, Jim Bob the Third, a very good evening to you. Alan Simpson, greetings, Mr. Alan Simpson, the Honourable Minister for Little Chef. Oh, there's a set of 5 early starter plates on eBay, Alan. Set of 5, and it's Dr. Menado's charity auction. They're at about 30 odd quid for the 5 of them, last time I looked. Oh, and now we're getting burpage. This isn't going to end well. 00 Garage, the fabulous Nigel is with us. The lovely Danielle Batty. Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. And we hope the same for you. Oh, and that is the Honourable Nigel, of course. Minister for Filth and Perversion. Hi Boaty from me and Martin, says Danielle. Hope you are okay. Well, apparently I'm falling apart with some kind of lurgy, but yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Matron is here. Matron, community matriarch, and of course owner-operator of the Community Bosom. Evening all, says Matron. Community matriarch, and of course owner-operator of the Community Bosom. And Matron says, evening all, sorry for being a bit AWOL. I've been very busy with ramped up family and work commitments. It's that time of year. Relaxing with a glass of wine now. I bet you're not. I bet you're not relaxing with a glass of wine, are you? What is it you put your bloody wine in? A tea mug or some such? Or a pint pot? I can't remember. More wine will help. Wine helps everything, darlings. With the possible exception of alcoholism. But I haven't caught that. I haven't caught alcoholism. No, I am not an alcoholic, darlings. I don't go to any meetings. I'm just a drunk. Cheers. It's an old one, that one, isn't it? I remember an episode of Rab Seen Nesbitt when, as usual, his fist is apart. See, the thing with drink, I can take it or I can leave it. I'd sooner take it if it's all the same with you. Oh dear. Andrew Buttigieg joins us, the lovely Irish Spotty Botty, of course. Oh, bloody hell. I've been alright all night. I've been absolutely fine all night. Then point a camera at me and it all goes titties up. Oh, it has, mind you, it has been a tough evening and I am tired. I was up early this morning. Not as early as some people. Somebody was up at 6:30. Bugger that. But I was up at 9. And after a very late night, that's kind of early for me. Who else have we got with us? I wonder. I'll be sad not to see the blazer tonight, says JB3. It's not a blazer. Pop 57, good evening. Oh, hello. Andrew's getting a taste of summer, 29 degrees, bloody hell. Boaty would suit a white sports coat and red carnation, says Richard. Do you know what? I rather think I would. Niska, hello. Barry Scrotter is with us. Josh joins us all the way from New York. Good evening to all of you. I have to say, says Andrew Buttigieg, Boaty and Mel make a great couple. We are not a couple, we're just mates. We are definitely not a couple. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-ding. Ring-a-ding. I love that song. Oh, Steph's had a Morris Minor bashed. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, that's bad. Put it in the curry. That was Spike Milligan. That was Spike Milligan, the Pakistani Dalek. That was funny. Well, wasn't that jolly, says Alan? It was. Should we have it again? I can't get enough of that. I genuinely can't get enough of that. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's muted itself, the silly thing. No.
Just hear those sleigh bells ting-a-ling-a-ring-a-ting-a-ting-a-ling-a-too. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a Jew. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a Jew.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-ding. All together now.
Rosy and comfy and cozy are we. We are snuggled up together like two birds of a feather, bird of bee. Let's take the road before us and sing us a chorus or two, maybe three. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with the two. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-dinger. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-dinger. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-dinger.
Do you know what I love? It's the dinger. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-ding-dong-dinger. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-dinger. I can't get enough of that. What will you be having on tomorrow's video and tomorrow's live stream? Oh, you'll be having Jingle Bell Rock. That's something for you to look forward to. I know a very dirty version of that, and I'm sure most of you do too. Lick my, stroke my, and then we can't really go any further than that, can we? I daren't put that on a video. Bloody hellfire. God, imagine if I put that one on a video. No, I mustn't. I mustn't. The Honourable Ange is with us, Minister of Prostitution and Orienteering, of Possession and Procrastination and Organisation. That's what she's Minister of. The Honourable Ange, and a very good evening to you. Survive Thrive 25, hello. So what's up today? My temperature, Niska. Is Netty okay now? Right, Netty will go down to the mechanic tomorrow. He may or may not remember that she's booked in. And some bits will be done, and then she will go for MOT test number 3. Third time lucky, darlings. I still haven't decided whether that will be a retest at the original place or just go to the other place. I want to see just how secure the door handle is, because I don't trust that bloody Captain Caveman chap not to just deliberately yank it out again. The rest of the stuff I don't mind. That was all fair dinkum, as Andrew might say. But that handle, I can't get that out of my mind. That really pissed me off. They've broken that handle oh, don't get me started, but they've broken it twice, and it's worse than it was. And I don't want to put a new handle in. I don't want a different key. Netty's still got her original key for everything, and I want to keep it that way. So I'll be really vexed if we fix it again and fix it, and it was fixed properly. I don't care what. Anyway, don't get me started on this. Don't get me started, because I'm genuinely annoyed about this. Christopher, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Lord Baverstock is with us, the lovely Phil. Evening, Boaty. It's been a busting day. Well, if it's been a busting day, have a Boaty. Have a Mr. Dave's busting Boaty. That's what you need to finish the day off. Sandy, hello Sandy, Sandy Lampton Young, of course. Who else have we got, I wonder? Oh, font of all knowledge, says Lord Baverstock. What, me? Answer me this, is the earth flat or round? It's neither, Phil. Technically, the earth is an oblate spheroid. So, in other words, it is, I mean, it's certainly not flat, but neither is it perfectly round. Technically, it is an oblate spheroid because both of the poles are slightly flattened. So, in other words, if you put the earth on a flat surface, at any point other than the poles, the earth would roll, given any kind of force. But if you placed it on either of the poles, then it would be solid still, because, yeah, they're very slightly flattened. So yes, there's a bit of useless information for tonight. The earth is an oblate spheroid. Somebody write that down. I'm going to burp. There we are. Better out than in, as the actress said to the bishop. Evening host, says Jose Fantastic Phil. Well, good evening viewer. Thank you for being here. Just Richie J channel, good evening. Hedgehog of Truth question from Ange. Oh. How and when did you get to know Emma Lemon? Right, it was about 16 months ago. For those who don't know the story, Emma tells it better than I do. Now, Matron is Emma's sister, and I've known Matron for 20 odd years, but virtually we've never met. We used to knock about on the eBay forums together, and then in some Facebook groups and whatnot. So I've known Matron forever. But Emma, no, absolutely not. And late last spring, late spring 2024 or early summer 2024, I can't remember exactly, something like that, about 14, 15 months ago, something like that. Emma was apparently having a bit of a dodgy time. And her sister Matron said, come and join in on this live stream that I watch. It's somebody that I know, and it's really funny. It's it's a good laugh, and it's a bit of company, and so on and so on and so on. So Emma's came along onto a live stream, and kind of, stuck around in the comments of the live stream, as people do. And then at some point, I think egged on by Matron, she did a prank call-in. And she pretended, very amusingly, to be a Liverpudlian lady that I had fallen off about 9 months previously in the Travelodge at Rill, and then had a very awkward breakfast meeting with. And it was very funny. It was very funny indeed. And then right, let's wait and see if that comes back. Are we back? Are we back? I'd better whiz through in the... thank you. Ems, where did I get to when I cut out? What did you... What was I wibbling about, please? Oh, I got to the prank call from Emma and it was very funny. Thank you, matron. That's my production team, hard at work in the background there. And God bless you both. Where would I be without you? Land of the living, probably. Right, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted by myself? Right, so Emma did this prank call, and yeah, it was very funny. She was pretending to be this Liverpudlian lady that I'd previously fallen off. Do you know, I believed it for the first second and a half as well. How the bloody hell did you find me? I was very careful not to give you any information. Dear, that relates back to, it's a long time ago now. For some reason, I took myself off in Dick-a-Dum-Dum to, I can't remember, I just wanted to do something. And somebody had talked about cheap hotels or something. I don't stay in cheap hotels. Well, I mean, I don't stay in hotels full stop. I didn't there. But I'd never stayed in a cheap hotel. And I was having a look at Travelodge. And there was like this Travelodge at Rill. Yeah, I know, Rill. But it was right on the beach, literally on the beach. And it was like 26 quid a night or something, not including breakfast. And I thought, well, I could make a video about that. I mean, I haven't been to Rill since I was a kid, and it was a shithole then. It's going to be even worse now. I can do a video about that. So yeah, I took Dick-a-Dum-Dum to Rill, and this Travelodge, it was all right. I mean, for 26 quid, it was bloody amazing. You know, it was clean, it was fresh, it was modern. So I rocked up there in Dick-a-Dum-Dum, and it was all right. I had a fun night. I checked in, blah blah blah. Had a look around Rill. Guess what? It's a shithole. One of the worst places in the world, but with childhood memories. Drove to Llandudno, drove up the Great Orme in the dark, because I had, at that point, I hadn't been for ages. I've been there loads since. And, you know, a million times before, of course. And then did a live stream. After the live stream, went out for a cigarette. Met a Liverpudlian lady. Fell off her about an hour later. And then had a very awkward encounter at breakfast. And I'm proud to say that I've stayed at the Travelodge at Rill twice. Both times I had breakfast, and neither time did I pay for it. I discovered that you can get a free breakfast at a Travelodge simply by using the correct word. Now, the second time I went there, I was with Neil and Soph and Joe. and we all trooped into the breakfast thing, and they were all asked, did you pay for your breakfast with your room? And they all said no, and they were charged whatever it was, 11 quid for breakfast. The first and second time when I was asked that, I said yes, and it was fine. I just had a free breakfast. So I mean, I know it's, you know, I know it's wrong, morally wrong, and all of that, but you know, sometimes I just don't care. I mean, technically, this was my justification, right? It's an all-you-can-eat, unlimited breakfast, right? So if I'm there with Neil and Soph and Joe, then the three of them could get a little bit more breakfast than they wanted, and they would be legally entitled to do so, and they could just give it to me, and no harm, no foul, no crime has been committed. And on the first occasion, the Liverpudlian lady could order a really big breakfast and give half of it to me. So anyway, I'm waffling about the wrong thing, aren't I? So yeah, Emma rang in pretending to be this Liverpudlian lady, and it was really funny. So I said, she's on the phone. I said, hang around for the rest of the show, and she did. And two things came of that. One is that I invited her to co-host live streams in the future. And the second was that, what is up with the sound? I'm using the same microphones. What's wrong with them? I haven't listened back to any of these. Are these microphones shit? Do I need to change them? You said they were okay when I started using them. So, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I'll have to listen back, and I'll have to use I'll use the posh microphone. What time is it? Do you want me to use the posh microphone now? Hold on. Excuse me. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-dinger. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ding-dong-dinger. Oh, I always do that, don't I? Right, come on, we'll ditch this one and we'll use the posh DJI microphones. I'll spoil you. Is that on? Oh, there we go. Testing. Oh, right. The display's working. Right, I tell you what, I'll whiz to the end of the comments. How is that for sound? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testicles. Stu's going for a P. Let me know are these microphones just shit then? Because you said they were okay to begin with. If they're crap, let me know, and I'll just use the posh ones for the live stream. I used the shit ones because they didn't sound shit. But oh, that's better. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, okay, well, it looks like Those are no good. They were 20 quid off Amazon and I didn't even pay for them. They were a freebie. These are the 200 and something quid DJI jobs that I tend not to use for live streams because they're too expensive. But I do like that I can see the thing on the doings. So, clip the microphone on your shirt. It's too far away. It's been fine for 3 years. Why is it suddenly shit? I don't like putting it on my shirt because then you can't hear the voice notes. Speaking of which, we've got a voice note, so have this. Oh, then it's going to be even worse now. I can do a video about that.
Hi, Boaty.
Hello.
This is Dan Fango. I've got a little verse for you. A young lady by the name of Melanie promised our Boaty a bacon panini.
She did.
But she's keeping him up on tenterhooks with impeccable charm and stunning good looks. It's good to know they still communicate, and who's to know it may not be too late.
Oh, now then.
Found that box.
Oh! Oh, a box pounding. A box pounding, darlings. Right. 1 box, Welsh. £1. 3, 2, 1, boom. I suppose I could do a double microphone. I could do a microphone there and a microphone here. But Emma said it sounded better anyway. Well, thank you, Dan Fango, for that. And thank you for the poem. Mel's going to love you, isn't she? Mel's going to love you. Stunning good looks. What? I should Coco. I mean, I agree, obviously. And, right, okay. I've got no... Right, this has all gone titties up, hasn't it? Am I still trying to tell the Emma story? Christ, she's probably told it in the comments by now. Where did I get to? So, bloody crap microphones. Yeah. Do you know what? I should use the DJI ones. These are really expensive microphones. Now, I must say, I didn't buy them. These were a gift from the lovely Sean of the eponymous YouTube channel, Sean James Cameron, and he very kindly bought them for me. And I don't know if microphones wear out, but I didn't want to risk wearing them out by using them on a live stream. So maybe I'm being silly and we should... Oh, right. Thank you, Emma. Right. So, yes, I invited Emma to co-host some lives. I will get this story out. I'll get it out in the end, darlings. As the bishop said to the actress, naturally. See, now I bloody can't remember now, but I think that I wanted to go to Llandudno. I went up to Great Orme in the dark when I went to the Real Travelodge, and I wanted to go back to Llandudno. There's loads of videos about Llandudno, about it being my happy place, spent my honeymoon there, my happy times as a child there. As a young adult, I had great times there, took girlfriends there, all of that. As I say, had my honeymoon there. Well, the last part of my honeymoon anyway. And I think I just wanted to go there. And I don't know, I probably thought it would be a good laugh to go with Emma. So this woman, this complete stranger, I invited her to come to Llandudno with me. And it's not Llandudno. You can stop typing that. I don't say Llandudno, I say Llandudno. Different, right? I'm bloody Welsh. Just don't sound it. And I suppose I invited her because she was matron's sister. And therefore, you know, somebody known by someone that you know. And she says she accepted, she did accept the daft cow, because I was someone that her sister had known forever and was deemed safe, I suppose. So scroll forward however long it was, a few weeks or a month or whatever, and Emma bravely got on a train from Norfolk. I picked her up from Chesterfield station, took her to the restaurant, because I had to go to work. This is on a Sunday. Fed her at the restaurant, dragged her back here to Windy Bum, made her do a live stream with me, threw her, not literally, into the guest cupboard, and the next day we went and had a day out in Llandudno, which should have been disastrous. The weather forecast was appalling. We left way too late because I can't get my ass out of bed in the mornings, and it should have been a total disaster. And it was one of the best days I've ever had. Spoiler alert. The weather turned out to be amazing. We went in MINGEBAG, roof down, music, laughter. And even though we got there when most people were leaving, we managed to squeeze everything in. We drove up the Great Orme, parked up at the Great Orme, got the tram down into the town, had a slightly late lunch, and then bravely got the cable cars from town back up to the top of the Great Orme, jumped back in MINGEBAG, went down into town, parked up again, did the seafront, did the pier. I got my lucky 10p, which is still working, cost me about 35 quid. And we just had an amazing day. We laughed so much, and it was just one of those days where the FSM decided to look down and say, "You pair of poor bastards, I've made your lives miserable enough. I'll let you have one nice day." And we had the best day. And then we got back here very late. Did a very late live stream. I can't remember if I got naked or drunk, or if that was the night that I fell asleep in my noodles. Emma will tell you in the comments. But that was it. That was the first time that we met in person. So how ridiculous is that? The first time we met in person, and we'd only known each other virtually a couple of weeks. She stayed here in the guest cupboard in a random weird old bloke's mad cottage in the arse end of nowhere. And we sodded off to Llandudno for the day. But it was amazing. It was fantastic. And that was it. An amazing friendship was born. And so that same year, we did a mad 3 days. We did, I drove to Norfolk, grabbed her and Little Lemon. We went to Great Yarmouth. I made Little Lemon go on the roller coaster because I didn't think it was as bad as it was, and I traumatized him for life. We drove back from Norfolk to here that evening. They stayed in a local hotel, because it's one thing Emma staying here, it would be another, you know, having your kid in a weird bloke's mad cottage in the arse end of nowhere. So they stayed in a hotel, and the next day we went to, the three of us, we went to, oh God, what order did we do it in? I think the next day we did Gulliver's Kingdom in Matlock Bath, one of my favourite places in the world. Had an amazing day. I didn't get any lunch. Well, I got a tub of gravy. That was my lunch. And I got to look at a sausage. And then the day after that, we did the Heights of Abraham. And then I took them back to the train station and they buggered off. So that was amazing. And then we did another day in Llandudno. But this time we stayed overnight in an Airbnb. And that was... I'm just getting to that. I'm just getting to that. There's a delay. There was a delay. That's Emma telling me that we went back to Llandudno. I know, I'm telling them. Oh, and now she's unsent the message in the production chat. So yeah, we went back to Llandudno, and it was different, but it was just as good, if not better. Emma booked an Airbnb for us, and it's just me and Emma, not Little Lemon. And oh, I did it in the wrong order. Did we do Llandudno before the mad 3 days? Oh, okay, sorry. I've had a drink and been to sleep since then. Right, reverse the order. So before the mad 3 days, Great Yarmouth, Gulliver's Kingdom, Height of Abraham, we did, yes, all right, matron, I'll get to that in a sec. we did, fucking hell, I've forgotten what I was saying now. So we did Llandudno again. Booked the Airbnb, and matron's telling me stuff now as well. I will get to it. So we booked an Airbnb, and it was another amazing couple of days. So on that second occasion at Llandudno, we ended up having lunch at the Summit Complex on the Great Orme, which was so much better than expected. And we met Gary, a children's author who worked there, and that started with him telling us off because we were in an area we weren't supposed to be in, eating our lunch, and he told us off, and we were very sorry. But then we started chatting with him, and he turned out to be this amazing children's author, amazing illustrated books, and just the nicest person in the world. And and so we got really friendly, and then Emma bought the entire gift shop, and that was when this came into my life. And if you watch Emma's videos, you will see the £436,000 worth of crap she bought. It wasn't crap. And it was just another amazing day, and we, oh no, we didn't do Marine Drive. No, we did Marine Drive on the first one in MINGEBAG, didn't we? So on the second one, yeah, lunch at the Great Orme, met Gary, did all of that. Then I can't remember what the bloody hell we did. But at some point we went to the Airbnb, we went to the shop, bought some bits and pieces, and then we went out on the town that night. And we ended up, we did the big wheel and all of that. And then we ended up at Harvey's restaurant, and had a fabulous meal. And if I recall correctly, Pingu Concord treated us to that meal. I'm sure he did, didn't he, Ems? And yeah, we had a great meal, and we had a fantastic waitress called Casey. Went back to the Airbnb, did a live stream, and it was epic because Casey, the waitress, came on the live stream. So that was all lovely. And then we had the night at the Airbnb, where I was filmed in bed. Very unfair. I'm all naked and in bed and just trying to go to sleep, and I'm being bloody filmed by an aspiring YouTuber. And then the next morning we went and had an amazing breakfast at Carver Cafe. I have to think of the words of the song. I'll come on to the song in a second. And did some people watching, and it was all just fabulous, you know. And then that was it. that was it. Em's got a lot of family commitments and this, that, and the other, and that was it for that summer. But there was an epic song at some point in the autumn that Emma did. It's on her channel, where she sang a reworded cover version of Our Last Summer that is just my favourite thing on YouTube. It's amazing. Get onto Emma's channel and look for a video called Our Last Summer, and it's just, and that will show you everything that happened that I've just been talking about. And that was kind of that. And then we had a meetup. I finally met Matron, because I'd had this time with Emma, but Matron, who I'd known for 20 years, I'd never met her. And we first met at Project Nigel headquarters, the Yard of Dreams, as I called it, and Mustard's kept that up. It's always been the Yard of Dreams. So I finally met Matron, and we had some meetups, and we had meetups at the Yard of Dreams at Rochdale. We had a night at the premiere in there. Matron and Emma have been down here, and they've both live streamed from here at Windy Bum, and Emma stayed in the guest cupboard again, and Matron was in what was the Premier Inn. It's now the Hyde Hotel, where we're having the community meetup, the community Sunday lunch on Sunday, by the way, 12 o'clock, don't miss that. So that was all good fun. And then unexpectedly this summer, me and Emils, we got to do it all again. We got to do it all again, against all the odds, and really unexpectedly. We went back to Llandudno this summer. Except that this time we stayed at the Grand Hotel, and there's a live stream that just is beyond description. So do check that one out. I didn't do a video, Emma did. But we did do a live stream, and it's probably one of our most memorable. God, I'm falling apart now. And then we did the mad 3-day thing again, except I'd had the accident. So it wasn't quite the mad 3 days, but it was still 3 days. They just weren't all mad. We did Gulliver's Kingdom again, and I loved it. We did the Heights of Abraham again, and I loved it. But the third mad day, the other mad day we had planned in place of Great Yarmouth, we had, what did we call it? Project Giraffe. Project Antelope. Project Antelope, or something Antelope. It was, wasn't it? And I was just too badly broken. It wasn't that long after the accident, and I couldn't manage the whole thing. But I managed 2 of them. I was a bit buggered up. You know, when you've got a broken back and broken ribs, don't go on the dodgems. That's my advice. We did the dodgems at Gulliver's Kingdom, and oh my God, it almost bloody killed me. But there you go. There you go. We had another amazing time, and there you go. That is the story of one little hedgehog of truth question. That's the story of how Emma and I became friends, and I hope and trust that we will be friends for life, and I hope and trust that every summer we'll have some mad times like that, and other times of year as well. I mean, there is stuff that we've kind of got, not planned, but if certain things play out in ways that they hope they will, in ways that we hope they will, then there could be shenanigans. there could be shenanigans. But yeah, there's that story. And that's the joy of life, or the joy of YouTube or something, because I don't know if everybody watching this watches Emma. Her YouTube channel is Emma Lemon. There are some other ones now, but I can't be out. I can't go through all of those. But yeah, Emma Lemon is the YouTube channel, and she's just the nicest person ever, pretty much. And she's incredibly good fun and just lovely and wonderful, and she's one of those people that faces adversity, and considerable adversity at times, with a smile and with fortitude. And no matter how bad things are, she's always on the lookout for a little bit of joy. And those are the kind of people that I do well with and relate well to, because that's what I do. And even if she's skint or life is falling apart or whatever, if she finds a bit of Emma Bridgewater in a charity shop, then there's joy to be had. And I totally get that. And, you know, I've been in that situation for a while. And she's just fabulous. And I love the fact that she's part of my life. And exactly the same goes for Matron, because they are two very different peas from the same pod, but they are both equally infectious. And the times that I've spent with Matron and the M11 together, oh my God, oh my God. There are videos on the channel, on my channel, on Emma's channel, on Matron's channel. If you want to see behind the scenes footage of what actually goes on a live stream when I've got people with me and it gets stupidly late and some of us are a bit drunk, get to Matron's channel and expect nudity and lap dancing. God. Anyway, I think I've kind of answered that, haven't I? Was there another doings popped in? I'm sure there was. Ah, yes.
Boaty.
Hello.
I have to whisper.
Oh.
Because my mum's staying and she's just gone to bed and I don't want to wake her up.
Hello, Mum.
Pound that box, you wanker.
Well, it's a second pound. Oh, I don't have to whisper. Simone's mum isn't staying with me, is she? She's staying with Simone, as you would expect. It's a second pounding for Sean's box, darlings. Same box, different pound. 3, 2, 1. Wallop. I enjoyed that little trip. Thank you to whoever it was who asked me that question. Ange, it was you, wasn't it? Thank you for that. I enjoyed that trip down memory lane. Yeah, have a look at the various channels. Right, my videos. I have too much fun with Emma to make videos. That's the problem. If you look at my Rediscovering My Homeland playlist, then the trip with Emma to Llandudno is number 3 on that playlist, the 3rd video. But Emma's got a video of the same trip and it's a lot better than mine. So go to Emma's channel for that one. There are live streams of all of that. The nights at Windy Bum, the nights in Llandudno, the nights with Matron here and in Rochdale. So go through the live streams for those. There's a good one in Rochdale where we got the knock at about 1 o'clock in the morning and told to shut the fuck up because we were being far too noisy and rowdy. And have a good, so have a good look at Emma's channel, Matron's channel, and you'll dig them out on my channel in amongst all of the crappy ones as well. And the live stream from Llandudno this year, that's worth watching. if you're not easily offended. But amazingly happy times, and just indicators of how, if you're open to them, if you open the door, fantastic things can happen, and friendships can occur, and joy and hilarity. And if you want to inject some just sheer infectious joy into your life, then you could do no better than meet up with Emma, Matron, or ideally both, because oh my God, the pair of them, they just encompass and epitomize grabbing life, no matter how bad the situation might be, grabbing life by the arse and getting every last little drop of enjoyment out of it. And that's quite a thing, But yeah, and also through all of that, MHM was born. We just started chatting about YouTube stuff. Emma was starting a channel. Matron was starting a channel. Mustard was obviously the elder statesman. He's been doing YouTube longer than any of us. And we just, for a laugh, decided to make it a thing, rather than just having a chat where we, asked each other for a bit of advice or whatever. We decided we'd turn it into Mary Huff Management, and we'd have an actual management company. So there you go. Mary Huff Management, if you've ever wondered what Mary Huff Management or MHM is, it's our management company. We manage ourselves, and also our production team and our moderation team, although we now have the super mods as well. And I genuinely don't know who they are. And we've got an MHM chat where we just put the world to rights. And yeah, not only is Matron the community matriarch, Matron is the MHM matriarch, because Matron is Mary Huff. That's her pseudonym. So Matron is Mary Huff Management, to whom we are all signed up. And in seriousness, it works really well, because when you do the YouTube thing, or even just the social media thing generally, things crop up, and because you're dealing with people, and we're people, and there'll be things, and and when you've got a team of people who can do a bit of research, or offer opinions, or mitigate emotions, it really helps, and it works really, really well. And I'm just so grateful to be part of it. Bit like the community, I'm just grateful to be a part of it. God, I'm twittering on now, aren't I? And there was something else I was going to say. And I can't remember what the bloody hell it was. No, it's gone. Right, okay. Let's get back to what's left of the comments. What time are we at? Oh, you might want to start saying good night. Oh, Sherry, hello, darling. Jesus already returned. Get back to our God. Oh, you mean the FSM Jesus? Yeah, good advice. Right, a load of comments have gone missing. I apologise. I Raven says, no, I mean, is Boaty getting paid or paying himself? Right, I don't understand that. Right, not a clue. Sorry. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-dinger. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-dong-dinger. It's not Llandudno. It's no, and it's not with a PH over it. It's Llandudno. Oh, wrinkles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Every good wish for tomorrow. I've been there. I've done that. I hope that it's as positive a thing as that thing can ever be. My mum's, obviously it's an awful thing, but the actual thing was positive in the only way that it can be, if you get me. Every good wish. Oh, the model aeroplane, yes. Yes, he got naked. It's on the live stream, says Emma. God. I love that model plane. I love that model plane. Again, look at Emma's video and certainly look at Emma's song, Our Last Summer. I love that model plane. I won that in the arcade on the pier. Yes, Boaty's little face was a picture. Oh dear. Jean-Marc, hello. How you doing today? Yeah, I did kind of get caught on. It's all gone tits up tonight. The microphones have gone. Right, tell me so I can get to the comments at the end. Were the last microphones, that one that I throw over there, were they really that bad? Do I need to just get rid of them? And are these okay, the expensive ones? Shall I just stick with these in future? Please tell me. Does she snore, Boaty? Who? Does who snore? You've got to love him, haven't you, says Lord Bavistock. Never mind, a seasonal pitch, a home for the bewildered beckons. God, yeah, and God help Lickpenny. Oh, dear. Right, let's start whizzing through these. Is it? Yeah, it's kind of time to start off, isn't it? Emma Bakes Cake says, do you think your friendship with Emma may blossom to something more? Because it sounds like you get on famously. It would be lovely to see you in a romantic relationship. Well, I'd love to be in one. But Emma and I, we're not each other's types. I mean, we're amazing mates. But romantically, we are not each other's types. Emma's got a type, I've got a type. And quite aside from any of that, the way our lives are at the moment, you would need both Emma and I. We're both single. And in a way, we're both in the same position. Both Emma and I would need a very specific jigsaw piece to fit our jigsaws at the moment. And the chances of that happening are really quite slim. Because Em's got her home situation. I've got my home situation, or soon to be lack of home situation. And so you'd need a very specific person. Emma would need somebody that was, you know, apart from, you know, they would need to appeal to her, and she would need to find them attractive and you know, all of the normal things. But they would, you know, logistically, they would need to be geographically, I mean, there's a long list of things, and it's the same with me. Excuse me. It's kind of the same thing with me. I mean, whenever everybody else is available for normal stuff, evenings, weekends, I'm working. So I would need somebody to share with me the stuff that I do. They would also have to be, well, ideally, they'd have to be free on a Monday, and they'd have to be okay with social media. They'd have to be okay with the fact that I film an awful lot of stuff. They'd have to be okay with the fact that I put my life out there. And a lot of people are not okay with that. Quite understandably. A lot of people wouldn't want to be the girlfriend of a YouTuber because they're going to get, whether they like it or not, they're going to get sucked into, or at least mentioned in the YouTube thing. They'd have to be okay with you lot, because I'm not giving up you lot. If I was ever going to get a girlfriend or a romantic relationship, they'd have to be okay with what I do with you guys. And not everybody's going to be okay with that. And then, you know, they'd have to be attracted to a very old fat bloke with lots of things wrong with him. So, you know, it's the odds aren't great, are they? I mean, if anybody deserved an amazing romantic partner, it's Emma. Totally. And she would be... and I kind of think I do too. But for all of the reasons, then we are not each other's. But why spoil a beautiful friendship? Although, Emma, somebody that we both know insists that you are looking more and more like Alanis Morissette each day. I didn't agree, but... Right, okay. What time is it now? Bloody hell. Right, let's whiz through these comments. Boaty would complain that Emma doesn't have soup spoons. I have my own soup spoons. I don't need anybody else's. Start over, please, Boaty. I've lost track. Okay, I'll start again tomorrow. That's My Pilchard. Oh, I forgot to tell you about That's My Pilchard. Oh, That's My Pilchard. We played that. Oh, God. I love That's My Pilchard. You know, do you know, to really get on with me and Emma and Matron and Mustard and our personal inner scrotum, you've got to have a very particular sense of humour. You've got to find certain things funny. And if you don't, we would be the most annoying people to hang out with. But if you shared our humour, we would be the best. I urge you all to come and hang out with us. I broke 3 ribs, says Raven, and was on oxycodone for 4 months. I don't know how many ribs I broke. I didn't bother to count them. But I know that I was in absolute raving agony for a large number of months. And I took wine. Oh, Emma's putting links up of the videos. Good on you. Oh, yeah, somebody did throw a bucket of piss over us. That did happen in an open-top car. That was coming back through Disley and Furness Vale. on the first Earth landed no trip. Check out all of the links, darlings. Nudity? Where? Oh dear. I just watched the last summer video, says Jean-Marc. I think the blonde hair looks better. One question, who was the lady in the caravan sitting in the corner? I don't know, was it Matron? Is it me, says Earthling Ben, or has Boaty lost his arms? Oh, look, there they are. Oh God, Matron's putting out her dodgy ones as well. Dear. Christopher says, Emma looks a happy bunny on video with Boaty. How great. Oh, we have amazing fun. Oh yeah, this one's just gone totally tits up. Yes. Oh dear, dear, dear. Boaty, please put the songs about farting and buttocks, etc. on separate videos. List under songs or something. They are fantastic. Phil, okay, I thought about this actually. I will do that. I've got a playlist called Boaty's Ballads, but it's channel members only. Now, you can see them on videos, if you're not a channel member, but if you're a channel member, you can just get the songs themselves. So yes, over the next few days, I will add all of those because yeah, I think some of those songs are really good, and I thought I should put them on standalone videos because they're good fun, aren't they? So yeah, I will do that. I love the way Boaty responds to everyone that comments on his videos. It makes me feel a part of it, says the lovely Sandy. I try to, but there are so many. Oh, thank you, Dave. Bless you. That's really kind. Oh, okay. The voice notes were shit with the newer mics. Keep them for spares, says Jimmy Quinn. That's not a bad idea. Josh says they all sound about the same. Corey says the microphone sounded okay to me. God, how far behind am I? I don't think I could cope with Boaty full time, says Emma. Yes. Yeah, I'm okay for a night or two, but full time, I'd be a lot to take on. Exactly, Peter P. We don't talk about lettuce, and that is a reference to the Slandered No live stream, as is the Blanc de Blanc checkbook and pen. Oh God, honestly, if you're kind of new to this, you won't get a lot of these references, and you just won't know how funny these things are, because over the 2 or 3 years we've been doing this, oh my God, we have had some amazing nights. And it's not always the same when you watch them back. You kind of have to be there and be part of it when it's live to realise just, oh God, some of the best nights of my life have been with this. Kegon, she did, and you can still watch it, and I often do. Hedgehog of Truth question from Simone. Boaty, when was the last time you were so drunk you vomited? It was 19... Hang on, let me get this right. It was 1990, I think. 71, 80. Yeah, it was 1990. And I didn't enjoy it, so I've never done it again. I've never got that drunk again because it's unpleasant, and it's undignified, and I don't like being undignified. I don't mind being disinhibited, but not undignified. So the last time I vomited, the only time I vomited was 1990. So that's what, 35 years ago? Blimey. Alanis is Canadian, doesn't speak French, says Jean-Marc, who apparently doesn't realise that Canada's a French-speaking country, my dear chap. Are you sure you're French? I must be near the end now, surely. Ah, yes, I've caught up. So that means that I can say good night. Well, it's 20 past. Thank you for bearing with, darlings. Thank you for bearing with. It's been an enjoyable waddle down memory lane with me and Emmels. I love Emmels. She's fabulous. She's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now, if I stayed around a bit longer and got a bit drunker, then I would tell you about a situation where I was possibly entering into a thing and said that Emma was non-negotiable. But no, let's not go there. Right, okay, darlings. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for bearing with during this slightly mad live stream. Let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night. And a good day tomorrow. May the new day bring you joy. May it bring you pleasure. At the very least, I pray that the following day is at least manageable. Emotionally, financially, and logistically. And on that note, the candle will be relit tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11 o'clock. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, Pachoo! And indeed, oh, yes. Bosh! Good night, darlings.